MW3 here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a little bit of a different video. Today I'm going to be showing you my different class setups, and the first one to start it off with is the ACR. Now, the ACR is a very good gun, probably one of the best in the game, and I love using it. It's with the suppressor and the impact. The impact is proficiency. I prefer over kick on this gun because this gun already without kick has an extremely low recoil, and I'd rather have impact to be able to shoot through walls and stuff like that when I need to. And then I'm also using the dual wield magnums, which are pretty decent. I don't think they're better than most machine pistols, but I decided to switch it up. And then I'm using the Special Streak Scavenger Pro, Hardline Pro, Stalker Pro, and then Sleight of Hand Quick Draw Assassin. That's probably the main setup I like to stick with for my specialists. And right here is the MP7 with suppressor and extended mags, and this might not be everybody's most favorite setup, but it definitely is mine for the MP7. I prefer the MP7 with suppressor and extended mags over suppressor and rapid fire, just so I can get those quad man feeds and stuff like that. And also I like to use the MP9, which is a really nice secondary to be able to use. And then there's sleight of hand, quick draw, steady aim, sleight of hand so I can reload faster and switch weapons, quick draw so I can aim down sight and throw those frag grenades and flashbangs, and then steady aim so I can bring up my gun as faster after sprinting and hip firing. Then I'm going to be using the Predator with AH6 Overwatch and Pavlo. Those are the kill streaks I'm starting to like more and more all the time, and they work out really well, and I highly suggest you guys use them. So right here I'm using the PP90 with rapid fire, and you can see the title of my class for it is hip fire. And what I mean by hip fire is I put steady aim on in hardline in a rapid fire submachine gun, and I just spray. I just go in there. I mean, I will occasionally aim down sight just cause, but I mostly am going to be hip firing and getting some decent sprays because I love to hip fire with the PP90 with rapid fire and steady aim. It just seems to work out well for me. And then I got the Magnums dual wield again for this secondary. And then the kill streaks that I used to use a lot are the Predator, Attack Helicopter, Reaper, which I like to keep on for this class a little bit low because I know I'm not going to be going on the biggest streaks with the hip firing. So right here is the MSR, and it's quite leveled up more than it usually is because I've been going into free-for-alls and just playing with the MSR extended mags. The extended mags is the only attachment I mainly use on the MSR. Even when I unlock Heartbeat, I decide not to use it because I don't really like the Heartbeat attachment. I find it just to be a distraction. Then I'm using impact so I can get those collaterals. That really helps. And then I'm using a single magnum, and you guys might be like, why doesn't he have the akimbo on it or dual wield? And I'd be like, well, it's something where right after I shoot I'll immediately switch to my secondary to make sure I can kill them. And then I'm going to be using the frag grenade with flashbang. Those are two helpful things. Normally I'd be using a throwing knife with the sniper rifle, but I decided to go with the frag grenade. And then I got sleight of hand, which makes me be able to reload fast, which you don't really need, but it's always helpful. And then switch weapons, that's something that I like to use with this class. Quick draw so I can aim down sight and get those quick scopes and be able to throw my frag faster. And then dead silence, since I'm going to be playing in free-for-all a lot more than other game modes with the sniper rifle, I want to be able to be silent so people can't hear me. And then I have the support kill streaks on because I know I'm not going to be going on the biggest streaks with UAV and counter UAV. That counter UAV is extremely useful in free-for-all because it actually blocks everybody's UAV, and UAV helps me see them on the radar. And then right here I titled this M16 Red Dot, and I know it has nothing to do with the M16 or Red Dot, but it is one of my Weird Weapon Wednesday classes. I prefer to use the middle one as a weird gun so I can get those gameplays with Weird Weapon Wednesday, and you guys can see my setup for the MK46. It's really nice, and I suggest you use it with this MK46. And then you can see my G36 class. The G36 is extremely underrated, but I really like it as an overall gun. And then it has Scavenger, Quick Draw, Stalker, Predator, AH6, Pavlo. Those are other good kill streaks and perks for this loadout. And then here's the P90 with two attachments. I've recently been using this a lot more to get the Moab. It really helps. It's amazing. It has a really fast rate of fire and low recoil, a big magazine just like the P90, and steady aim and hardline help me pick up those kill streaks, and steady aim helps me aim down sight faster by picking up my gun faster. And then the Umpity Ump, which I have it titled on the left, is I don't use it all the time, but whenever I want to use it, it can do pretty well against the other teammates and enemies. So here we go. Scarel I don't use a lot. I have Scavenger, Assassin, Stalker. It's really good because I'm using the Suppressor, so I don't show up on radar. Plus I have Assassin, so I don't show up with UAVs. And then Predator, H6 Pavlo. Again, those kill streaks are quite wonderful. And then right here I have my Shoddy, which I rarely ever use. It's a KSG with a grip, sleight of hand, hardline, steady aim. You guys are going to be noticing I do use the sleight of hand, hardline, steady aim a lot. And I got the specialist kill streaks just in case I can pull off a Moab with the KSG, which I haven't done before. But that's my setup, guys. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I really hope you can try out some of these classes, because these are some of the best classes in my opinion. It doesn't have to be your opinion, but these are some of the best classes in my opinion. So leave a like on this video if you enjoyed, and you can always subscribe to see more. I'm out, guys. Later.